All right, Cashless Society here again today, and we're having this nice breakout with Bitcoin. So I wanted to take a quick look at that. Show you a couple other ideas I got going on as well. But first off, I wanted to mention, um, you know, I know this is going to continue to happen more and more as we go. Waking up today, just seeing this big breakout. I have multiple people texting me. Bitcoin's going up. Everything else is dumping. What's going on? Why isn't my XRP at 100,000 right now? And you know, that's just not how this is gonna work. It doesn't work that way at all. If you're reacting emotionally to your trades, uh, if you're doing that, you're always going to be on the wrong side of the trade. This is why you have to either have literally targets set, price targets set, time frame set, everything like that when you're trading, or else you're never going to be on the right side of the trade. You're always going to be reacting emotionally and making bad decisions. So Bitcoin looking good. First thing I want to say here is this downtrend that was basically since last June, into last June, so over a year long now. We broke out of that for a while. We found some consolidation on top of it, and now we're getting the moving averages above it. And obviously this breakout today is pretty massive. So I think this is going to keep going. Still think my price targets are fairly reasonable. By the end of September, I'd say 15,000 isn't far fetched. Maybe some consolidation and try for new highs by the end of the year. Into May and September of next year, I think 30,000, 50,000, are good price targets there as well. But what I'm talking about, reacting emotionally. So today, this is the weekly. Let's look at the daily. The daily, we have this big wick down, or big candle down, rather. And most people are swapping out of their alts. That's what this is. They're selling their alts to buy Bitcoin because it broke out a little. I'm never going to react like that emotionally. That's what, honestly, I used to do this all the time, and I've just learned the hard way. So if you see Bitcoin pump a little and you're scared, this is a FOMO buy. It's going to take off. It's going to keep going. I mean, how high can it go? Even if it gets to 20,000, that would be basically doubling 100%. I mean, these alts are going to do 3, 4, 500% over that same period of time. So I just say stay patient. If you're not going to be patient, then just build a good portfolio, a good balanced portfolio of everything you want to have, and then you don't have to do anything. Because if you have a balanced portfolio and your Bitcoin's up today that you own, then you're happy. And then you say, okay, well, XRP will probably move tomorrow. And then tomorrow your XRP's up. Okay, cool. Ethereum will probably move the next day. Good thing I have those as well. So you either want to have all of them, all the ones that you're going to be affected by emotionally if it moves, or just not have any and have a good trade idea, a plan in place. And for me, it's all about timelines. So for right now, looking at this chart, as I've said before, this altcoin dominance, I think it's already broke out. It's going to continue up. There's going to be plenty of bumps in the road like this, but I think ultimately, down here we were at about 65% dominance by Bitcoin. Today, we ran all the way up to 60% dominance, and then today we're back down to 63. So there's going to be bumps along the road, but I think by the end of the year we can find ourselves closer to 50% dominance. So lots of dips, lots of days of emotion like today against Bitcoin, but ultimately the alts will continue to run against it and beat Bitcoin percentage wise. So if you're here for ROI, return on your investment, then right now I'm still saying the play is alts. So I'm sitting tight. I think this is going to rebound and keep running. So that's pretty much that. One thing I wanted to let you know about Bitcoin, once again, in traditional markets, if you are playing for Bitcoin, you want to have some exposure to Bitcoin, Riot blockchain, ticker Riot, RIOT. This thing moves dramatically faster than Bitcoin, but it moves like 100% correlated. Days Bitcoin's up, it's up. Days Bitcoin's down, it's down. Just like today, I wanted to show you real quick. We can see Bitcoin up about 9%, Riot's up 19%. And today, it ran as high as 40%. And you're always going to see this. It does it, just almost in perfect synchrony. So last night you saw Bitcoin was pumping. It's like 100% guaranteed Riot's going to pump. And the thing about Riot is it's traded in the traditional markets. So, you can just say, oh, Bitcoin's up on Sunday, Riot will be up on Monday. It's kind of weird. But that's how you get these gaps. See this massive gap in the chart? So another thing to say about these gaps, it probably will close. I mean, another one you had back here on the daily. I was part of this, made big gains that day, but I was like, that gap will probably eventually close, and it did. It just took like 6 months to do so. So this one could close tomorrow, for all we know, or it might not close for a year, but it probably will down the road. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got there. If you're trying to get something correlated with Bitcoin, that's going to pump even more, I don't think there's a better play than Riot. It's like it does exactly what Bitcoin does, just more dramatically. So there you have it. That's all I have for the charts. Once again, I always talk about traditional finance and crypto. Like I said, it's what's going to be different about my channel is I'm going to incorporate a lot of traditional finance stuff. This actually relates to crypto. But so just to jump into it, there's this company called Linqto. It's an app you can download. It's kind of like, crypto trading app, whatever. But you can download Linqto and you can have access to all these different stocks that have not IPO'd yet. So Coinbase is going to IPO. Uphold probably will. I mean, all these probably will IPO, so I won't go into any more detail there. But in case you don't know, in traditional finance, you typically need to be an accredited investor to invest in companies pre-IPO. That's just how it works, which I think being an accredited investor, you need to have $1 million in assets, or you need to have $250,000 a year in income. Something like that along those lines. I haven't looked into detail on that in a while, but I think that's what it is. But anyway, so if you want to download Linqto and get registered, you can buy shares of Ripple, you can buy shares of Coinbase, Robinhood, all these big names in crypto, and Robinhood being like a hybrid platform with stocks and crypto. This is basically the only way you can do it. So just as a obviously not an accredited investor. So yeah, I just wanted to point this out for you. And Uphold is basically like a credit card, debit card platform, not credit card. For spending your crypto. And obviously there's plenty of these. They're not really that exciting to me anymore. But the thing that sticks out about Uphold is it's the platform that Brave uses. So if you are using the Brave browser and you want to, withdraw your Brave or whatever, you have to sign up for this Uphold. So that's, to me, how it has its biggest ties to crypto is going to be, or its biggest ties to mass adoption is going to be through the Brave browser, because they are using the Uphold platform. But yeah, I mean, just, I think I might do this myself. One of the arguments against Ripple is that they won't use XRP, which I think is ridiculous because it's just one of their many great product offerings they do have. And essentially, the goal of any firm is to increase shareholder wealth. That's basically Finance 101. One of the beauties about Ripple is they are massive holders of XRP. So, of course, they want to do everything they can to increase the value and price of XRP. And that's what they are doing. They have incentive to do that. So, I think that the XRP token itself, crypto, is a great buy, and I will keep doing it. But Ripple, if you don't trust XRP, essentially, but you believe in Ripple, because a lot of institutional investors do as well, that's why they're valued around $10 billion, you can go in here and buy shares instead. If you just were like, well, I want to stick with the traditional stock market, here you go. can buy shares in Ripple. You can buy shares in Coinbase. I mean, Coinbase, these companies right here, staring at this list, even Robinhood as well. To me, this is the new Amazons, the new Facebooks. These are the winners. These are going to be the future winners. You're going to see, Brad Garlinghouse and the owners of Ripple, founders of Ripple, all the people connected right here. They're going to be that new Jeff Bezos, that new Mark Zuckerberg, those guys, the Bill Gates, the Steve Jobs. They're going to be those people. It's coming, I think, and these are going to be some of the most wealthy and highest valued companies in the world going down the road. I truly believe that. I mean, Coinbase is basically like Bank 2.0. And I can see them having all kinds of lending and all kinds of stuff going on their platform later on that resembles a bank. So that covers that. But yeah, if you want to buy shares of these companies, they're all probably great buys, honestly, not financial advice, just my personal opinion. But yeah, as always, I really appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.
What is a cashless society? What does it actually mean in a literal or high-level sense?
Money will become like these, relics of a different age, and will only be found in places like this. In other words, hard cash will disappear. It will become electronic, transferred by things like these.
Then Tracy is in Beijing to show us what a nearly cashless society actually looks like. Ben, good morning.
Mobile payment transactions in China reached a cumulative total of 277.4 trillion RMB in 2018, ranking #1 in the world, according to the recently released statistical report on internet development in China. As of June 2019, online payment users in the country reached 633 million. The cashless society is now approaching.
When's the last time you paid with cash? Well, chances are cash has taken a backseat to the plastic in your wallet and smartphone pay apps.
Denver 7's Ryan Luby explains the digital pay revolution and why not everyone is on board.
The cashless society, the cashless society.
The cashless society.
The cashless society is now approaching.
The cashless society.